Yo, you already knowing what's going. It's your big dog, Fatty. Outside looking inside, surviving prison. Cheers. Man, so you already knowing what's going without me even having to say something. You know what I'm talking about? If you already subscribed to the channel, salute to you. If you new to the channel, welcome. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that subscribe button, the like button, and ding the notification bell. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? It's everything is everything. You got some advice for me? Send it to me. Send it to me. You know what I'm talking about? I can take constructive criticism. I still know I got a lot of areas to grow in. So let me know what you want. Let me know what you want to hear. Before I get off into this, I want to say, like, I'm not glorifying prison in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just talking about things that went on in there, and sometimes it might be some vulgar, it might get vulgar. You feel me? It might get violent. You know what I'm talking about? But this just what's going on. I'm getting the word out. I'm talking about a plethora of things that go on inside of the prison institutions. So, like I said, welcome. Salute to you. Make it to the end of this channel. Make it to the end of this episode and come back, because I'm going to keep having them coming. If you got something you want me to talk about, shoot it to me. Get it to me. Get in the comments. Dive in the comments. Tell me what you feel, how you think, what you think about this episode or the last one you watch or whatever. If you got a story that you want me to get out here, shoot it to me. Politic with me. Hop in the comments. Let me know that, and I'm gonna get you what you need to get in order to get it to me so I can pop it on here. So yeah, I got a letter. I got a letter that I'm gonna dive into for us today, and it's from I hope I don't butcher this. Wabash Valley Correctional Facility, and I ain't got my glasses on. Hold on, let me get my goggles. Hold up, I'm tripping. All right. So I got my spectacles. You feel me? I'm locked in. I'm ready. So let's get off into this. Like I said, man, I might butcher this, but I'm gonna put it on the screen too. I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all can see it, just in case I ain't do it right. But this from Marcus Twin Bradshaw, 457330, Wabash Valley Correctional Facility in Carlos, Indiana. All right, let's get it popping. Yo, what's up? Outside looking inside. Been watching your channel since my celly put me on during one of his visits. Much respect for what you doing. I'm writing to share a real story. Some people call it war stories, but for me, it was survival. My name is Marcus Bradshaw, but they call me Twin because I got a twin brother who used to run with me back in Gary, Indiana. I caught 22 years for armed robbery and aggravated battery. First bid, and I hit the yard at Wabash like a rookie, but I wasn't green. I knew how to move. Quiet, observant, respectful. Still, no matter how solid you are, somebody always wants to test you. This happened in my third month on the yard. I was housed in housing, mostly young dudes, but we had some lifers there too. One of them was this cat named Ray Simmons. Been down 18 years already, light skinned, skinny but twitchy, like a pit that hadn't eaten in days. He ran with a few shot callers and the vice lords, but he had his own mind, which made him dangerous. Now me, I wasn't affiliated, not trying to politic. I kept to myself, worked out, read, and stayed out the way. But in prison, neutrality can look like weakness. That's where I slipped. It started with a game of spades in the day room. Me and my celly Bo, this big Nigerian dude with hands like frying pans. We're smoking some cats in a money game. Bo started talking slick. He's loud like that. Ray Ray was watching from the next table. I ain't think nothing of it until he walked by. Said, "Y'all too loud." Must not know how things work in here. Bo laughed, but I saw Ray Ray's eyes didn't blink. That's how it starts. That night during count, I found a shank under my bunk. Not mine. That's a setup. You don't leave steel where COs can find it unless you trying to get someone locked up or hurt. I flushed the handle, tossed the blade in the vent, and didn't say a word. But I knew Ray Ray or one of his boys planted it. The next day I told Bo, watch my back. He nodded, but I could tell he was spooked. That evening on the way to Child happened. Two of Ray Ray's little homies, Lil Dre and Tez, young dudes doing time like it was a badge, followed me into the bathroom of the gym. I had a bad feeling, so I stepped to the stall and kept my eyes on the mirror. One tried to distract me, asking for a smoke. The other reached for something in his waistband. My instincts took over. I grabbed the mop bucket handle by the door and swung it hard at Ted's waist. The shank clattered. Lil Dre rushed me, but I caught him with an elbow, then rammed his head into the wall. Tez came back, sliced my shoulder with a blade, but I wrapped him up and slammed him on the sink. We both hit the floor. I got cut again on my ribs, but I didn't stop. I fought like my life depended on it because it did. COs came in seconds too late. Blood everywhere. Lil Dre had a broken nose. Tez had cracked ribs. I got stitched up and tossed in the hole for 23 days. Ray Ray never said another word to me. His boys didn't try me again. They learned I wasn't the one. I still got the scars, every one of them earned. Tell the young ones watching, prison ain't about who talks the loudest. It's about who stands up when it counts. If you ain't ready to go all the way to protect your life and name, stay out these streets. Stay solid. Twin. Twin, they tried to do you something, didn't they, bruh? Man, what was they on? It's going like that in Indiana? Man, good thing you had your head on the swivel, man. Hey, salute to you, twin. Salute to you, big twin, big Marcus Bradshaw. You know what I'm talking about? You had your head on the swivel. You had your head on the swivel. You took care of your business. You saved your life. It be going like that in there sometimes. And then too, when you say that old buddy was in the gang, I done seen stuff like that happen multiple times in a bunch of different ways. It just be other guys that be afraid in there and they want some protection. And the guys in the gang might see that and notice that and they know that these guys want to get in their gang, so they'll just sick them on somebody like, okay, well, go do this to him. Go jump on him. Or go in this cell and steal that. Take that. Bring me back a radio. It be all type of stuff. And things like that. Things like that. So you gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared. You always gotta keep your head on the swivel, especially if you by yourself. So and definitely if you going around the penitentiary and you just neutral and you by yourself, you the probability of you getting tried is very, very high. It's very, very high. So man, I'm glad you made it through that, twin. I'm glad you made it through that with just your little minor cuts and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your head up, because how this reading is reading like you still in there. Keep your head up, twin. Keep your head up. Hope you get this message, man. I appreciate you sending in your letter. If you got something else you want to send in, man, send it in, man. Keep your head up, though. Keep your head up and keep your head on the swivel. You feel me? Outside looking inside, surviving prison. We on Letters from the Inside edition. You heard me? Salute to you if you made it to the end of this. Y'all stay safe, stay focused, and stay out of prison. You feel me? Cheers.